hurt.
Oh, it hurt.
I got shot real good on my stomach. And they got real rowdy. You know, some artists.
I heard.
It's either change with the times or get left behind.
How sick. But then you realize you're at a random person's house.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of
Flying Eye!
Flying Eye.
Spooky season!
Inksider. Where am I looking at? What
You're
camera?
looking at
This
that
one?
You both have your own camera.
Okay, so Inksider.
Are we winning?
Fucking suck. Okay, welcome back to another episode of
Flying Eye.
Inksider.
Dragons.
All right, man. So it's been a while since we sat down, have the opportunity to sit down and just, we've been busy.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But also, it's something that we have to kind of like not neglect or people that are following us. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta keep on giving content, keep on giving some kind of updates of what's going on. You know?
Yeah.
So what we do? What we do yesterday?
Oh, yesterday we went paintballing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're all welted up, you know. We got some aggression out, some you know.
Payback, holding inside emotion, let it out.
All the
Frustration.
animosities got shot out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's healthy to kind of like get it out. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and we cause a lot of pain on other people, so it's good that we feel a little pain.
Yeah.
You know,
It was our turn.
Yeah, remind us that we feel it too.
We're human. We're not robots.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Oh, it hurt.
I got shot real good on my stomach.
I didn't realize how out of shape I am.
You?
Still out of shape. My back's hurting today. My knees are aching.
Yeah.
Pod.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, man. We went paintballing, and it was part of the, art day. It's more like a team building too, kind of get everybody back, feel like a team. We get so busy sometimes with our own projects that we're kind of like, it feels like we're all on a different island sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And we need to get something like a day each month to bring us back together and get focused. So we're back to doing this, man, podcast. We want to get a little, up to date with what's going on. We've been doing a lot of awesome tattoos with these clients that have been coming here from all over. It's not just local, and we appreciate y'all. We did a convention.
Yeah.
That was awesome. We got a video we're editing. We're gonna put it on YouTube. Yeah, man. But we've been doing a lot of stuff, man.
Friday the 13th.
Friday 13 happened. That was crazy.
Always a big one. So
and there's another Friday 13 this December. So
that was my first Friday the 13th.
Was it?
Yeah. Never even like gotten tattoos at a Friday the 13th. It was like first ever experience of ever being at a Friday the 13th event. So,
wow.
And I was working it. I was an artist there, so it was weird being on that side.
How'd you feel? What was it?
Busy.
Yeah.
A lot of, you never realize how many people love Friday the 13th tattoos till they start flooding in through those doors, and then but it's good. It was good business. It got me a lot of good people. It's a really good way to get connects and everything, since people are coming in so fast and leaving so quick, you get those small little times where you just get to meet that person, and that's the hardest part of building your contacts and everything, is the icebreakers and all that. So you're kind of forced into meeting a whole bunch of new people, and so that helps a lot.
Oh yeah, there's goods and bads to everything, but I mean, it's more about like how giving a little. I see it as giving a little sample to those people that want to see what we're about, and we'll see what kind of quality a studio has or shop has. I don't really focus on how many people we gotta tattoo. We just every tattoo I do, and make sure that shit looks nice and crispy, and for them to come back. Yeah, man, we focus on quality, and yeah, dude, it was something that I enjoy. Whatever. I mean, I started whenever, like I said, before all this Ink Master Miami Ink bullshit happened. Did street tattoos. Like tattoos. Oh, give me that off the wall. Like the traditional tattoo shops. It wasn't so much of setting up appointments back then. It was just more of a like, oh, they want to get tattooed now, make it happen. It just reminds me back in the day. Come, I want that. Get tattooed, get paid,
Right then and there.
You know, like just
in
and out thing, you know. And I want to keep that tradition going, you know. It's something that just because I do appointments and I get booked up from these big projects doesn't mean that I don't want to do Friday 13s, you know. Like it just brings me back. I mean, there's still shops like that still going, but it's not as much, you know. But it was a good one. I love Friday 13, and I will see y'all December 13th. Before the year ends. We hope to see new faces, so even familiar faces come on down. You know, but yeah, convention happened. The convention was I ran out to like familiar faces, some people that I took me back because when I started tattooing, I was an apprentice. They were in my life and they were in the shop, so it was nice seeing them again. You know, but yeah, Sunday got real rowdy. You know, some artists.
I heard
getting a little bit chippy, you know, but
little mix-ups.
Hey, man, like I said, dude, I mean, I was brought to this industry, and I'm used to shit like that, so it didn't bother me or whatever. But there were some people that were kind of like scared, like, oh, what's going on, man? The tattoo industry, man, is competitive. It's competitive, man, and sometimes you just gotta know that sometimes people can take it a little bit overboard, and they're real passionate about their shit. But it was good. We won two prizes, two awards, and we met. Victor won, Andy won, but it was good. It was a lot of familiar faces and new faces and people that heard about us, and now they say that, you know, they follow us on Instagram. They live in Katy, they live in Galveston. They say they follow us, you know, and that's good to meet them. You know, it's meet and greet kind of thing too. To get to know the people that follow you. You know, that's always good. You know, and we're gonna keep on doing conventions throughout Texas, so keep an eye out for us and the announcements for future conventions.
When's our next gallery night?
Gallery night too, man. Dude, see, so many projects, man. And that's the thing. I'm guilty of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get so busy that I sometimes neglect the other thing or
postpone,
and stuff like that. But gallery night, that's my baby. I want to make this successful. I'm not gonna give up gallery night. That's something that I wanted to succeed. Mainly because I'm passionate about the art, and I'm passionate about artists finding something to do with art,
and an opportunity.
They don't know where to go to. You know what I'm saying? That's what gallery night is to find that artist and to know them and get to know their art. Who knows? We find a artist, you know, a diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? Like helping them. And that's what it's about. You know. But we're gonna give out the whole information. You know, as soon as we get everything ready. Our website's gonna have it too. FlyingEyeTattoos.com. You can always go there to get more information on everything we do. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm for sure gonna be pushing that, you know, even more than the last one. Sure, you're gonna participate. Show off with you, how far you come. But yeah, like get more artists involved, people who sponsor more eyes in the event.
Yeah, if y'all would like to sponsor and y'all have any like businesses or anything, come shoot us a message.
Yeah, dude.
We'll gladly talk to you about it. See if we can get you a booth here or something, a spot, you know. Help spread your name to help spread our name.
Yeah, let's spread together. We can cut that. But yeah, man, it's gonna help the future artists, man, future generations. Nothing good comes easy.
Yeah.
Seeing what we need to do better and what we can improve. And I'm excited for gallery night. You're always gonna see it. Like, it's not gonna die. Art is gonna be in my life. Gallery night is always gonna be there too. You know what I'm saying? And then we're trying to get the YouTube podcast going still, man. Like, we're finding ways on time for it. You know, we get busy, but we're gonna have to have some kind of time to do this. So yeah, I know you participated. Well, last gallery night, what was the painting you submitted?
Well, we were supposed to all do paintings. That was the original key thing that was a big part of the gallery night. But that switched around. But I still pushed out a painting. The painting took me around 5 months to do because I postponed it a lot. It was.
And where's it hanging?
Funny story. You mentioned that, Chris. So Chris, the whole reason it was supposed to be a whole painting art exhibition is Chris challenged me to do a painting, an oil painting. I've never painted before. I've never done a painting, except like high school. You know, the 30-minute acrylic paintings where you just slap something on a canvas and just leave and go to math class. But he said if I made it a sizable piece, you know, torso and head length. He'd hang it above his station. He said that confidently, and I said I'll do it. And guess where it is, hanging right now, right above his station, right there. Yeah, we had to move a couple things around, but it's up there now. Yeah. And so it's a big, it's like a Devilman god thing. I don't know. He has a big headdress. He has a beard. It's a gray beard that turns into blue, and it has eyeballs flowing off of it.
What made you do that? Like, to do something like that?
What I normally do with my art pieces is I like to find concepts online. You know, so it's a general idea or a concept of an art piece, but then I kind of like to transition it into my own style, you know. Not the same blending techniques, maybe different colors you use, stuff like that. It helps personalize it so it is my own painting, but it is someone else's concept, and I can't take that concept as my own concept. I saw it online. I thought it was dope. It was a digital art that I saw on Pinterest, but I wanted to give it a little more, some oomph, you know, some more dimensions, shapes, and stuff like that. So I gave it different tones and depths and stuff like that. So it kind of just made it my own art piece, but someone else's concept. It is oil.
Oil painting. And it's your first time doing oil.
First time doing oil. Billy Bats taught me how to paint with oil. He also taught me how to tattoo. Shout out to him. But yeah, no, he's the one he taught me how to use oil paintings. You know, he joined me in this whole procedure and exhibition the whole way through. He taught me what paintbrushes, what techniques, how he uses it.
And all then, things for gallery night. See, if we didn't have nothing like gallery night, you would never think of doing oil painting.
Oh, no, I would have never touched a paintbrush.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why gallery night is so important, because it pushes somebody, an artist, to do something that they never done before, which is, you know, it's nerve-wracking. It's more of a like, fuck, what if I fuck up? But the thing is, you push yourself to do something like that you normally wouldn't do, you know?
While still being professional about it too, which is that's
and
the hard
it came
part.
out so awesome that I'm proud to put that on my, like, above my station. You know, it's
straight.
beautiful. Yes, it's clean. It's the saturation, the little details that you did. It's like, it surprised me. So I'm proud of you, man. You did awesome, dude. For your first one, that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first oil painting did not look like that.
You didn't have Billy on your side.
Well, I didn't have nobody. You know, there's people that back in the day, there was no, hey, what's up, man? Like, yeah, I'll teach you. They were more like gatekeeping information, gatekeeping like a motherfucker. There was nobody. There was rarely like somebody that will kind of like teach you here and there. There was no open. Hey, come here, bro. Let's learn together. Hey, bro. Like, hey, I like the way you did that shade. Can you teach me? There was nothing like that. It's not open like today now. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not, the industry's not the same like in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's evolved so much that people, if you're gatekeeping, artists, if you're gatekeeping, then you're a dinosaur. I'm sorry, man.
You old.
You're probably tattooing by yourself. You know,
and ignorant.
You're not a team player. But that dinosaur mentality is getting out of the window. You know what I'm saying? It's either change with the times or get left behind, and that's the reality. And that's why gallery night, I'm pushing it so hard. What's the reason of gatekeeping? Why should I hold all this information? You know, I want to share this information because if I teach you, you're not gonna do it the same way I know, because you're gonna do it your own way.
Yeah,
there's only one Chris, one heavy gold, freehand master.
And only one Hayden motherfucking Giley.
There you go. Different artists will do it differently because your technique is not like my technique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it will help you putting it on your, like, I don't know.
It broadens your arsenal.
Yeah, like you'll use it in a different way. You'll get that information and you'll tweak it. You make it your own. And that's the beauty, that you'll teach an artist, it's another tool under their belt that they can do some crazy style with it.
And teaching, like what I always learned with teaching is just another way of learning. You're basically, whenever you start teaching someone else, you're basically explaining everything the basics again. And you know, a lot of people tend to forget the basics. They go into all this fancy shit, doing this and that, and they forget the roots of what the true basics are. And whenever you retouch all that information and everything, it refreshes your brain and it helps you kind of relearn everything you've already learned whenever you're teaching it. And then it also plays into they'll be able to teach you stuff, you know, stuff you may never learn. And because they don't know what they're doing, they're trying the most random stuff, and that random stuff sometimes just works.
Mm-hmm. It comes when the time whenever artists have time themselves to teach. Sometimes we get, like I said, we get busy, but now that's like slow season. We're steady. We like to be, you know, always having tattoos coming in the studio. We don't wait. We actually act to make sure clients come in and get something done, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind it. I don't mind slow times. I don't panic. I don't do crazy sales, clearance sale, and all this. You've seen these shops like, oh, $25 here, $25 there.
Don't get $25 tattoos.
Friday, they see Friday 13, they think they can, oh, Friday 13 is so good, I can do another Friday or whatever. Like, make my own Friday. Like, doesn't work like that.
Mm-mm.
You know, Friday 13 is special. People want to get Friday 13 because it's Friday 13. If there's an artist out there doing specials all the damn time, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But slow seasons or slow times or whatever, like, this always happens the first week of the month because everybody's paying their mortgage, paying their rent, or
car notes
like and all that. And it's cool, man. Like, me, that's an opportunity for me to put effort on the projects that I'm doing. You know, gallery night, education for my artists, talk about ideas,
podcast,
fucking do paintball.
Yeah, and that shit hurts.
You know, it's a team building thing. It was, you know, it's not. We don't always do. That was the first time doing paintball. You know, it fucking hurts. I'm not gonna touch that in a year. Let me forget about the pain. You know, but yeah, man, it's something that we work. We work on our craft. We perfect our craft. We talk about ideas. It's time for us to all be a group and be a team. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready for gallery night. There's artists that are starting their paintings already, starting their projects already. We have the podcast. We have the media side. We have conventions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always doing something, you know?
Always. And
give us an opportunity to, you know, be more organized and put time on the other projects. But what about you, man? Is this your first full year as an artist, right?
So, fun fact, I've only been here 10 and a half months, 11 months now. So
it's first year.
Yeah, I started tattooing here half a year ago.
Okay.
So I've been tattooing here for half a year. I have been my own artist, like my own tattoo artist, like out of my apprenticeship for 2.5 months now, 3 months.
So I told you how I feel about slow season.
Uh-huh.
What about you? What are you panicking? What are you doing?
Slow season, it doesn't bother me. You know, it's basically how it was whenever I was an apprentice.
There you go.
You know, like, I'm just, okay, cool, I'm just gonna go draw in the back now. But now I have a machine. I can like work on fake skin and stuff like that. But I still always book people. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'll post old tattoos, old artwork, stuff like that. Tell people, hey, just come in, get some tattoos. You know, I'll even hit people up. I'm not worried about that. I know some people are scared to be like fiending for tattoos and crawling to people. No, I'm gonna go. I'll text you, hey, you want a tattoo? Hey, send some designs out. Post some designs that I want to do. And you know, just kind of make do with what you have. You know, if you stay stagnant and sit in that slow season, you're always going to be slow. And then the busy seasons are going to start turning into slow seasons as well because you're not putting forth the effort you need to. So what you always need to do is always search for clients. And clients aren't always just going to walk to you. You know, they're just not going to show up at your front doorstep. You have to make a point to make them want to come to you or see that, hey, this dude wants to do designs like this or has the same concepts that I'm going for. And you gotta put yourself out there. You know, you can't just sit back and expect everyone to just come to you. So you have to work for Slow Season not to be slow.
That's awesome answer to that, bro. All right. So one last question before we wrap it up.
Ooh.
It's October.
Uh-huh.
You know, spooky season. So I'm gonna ask everybody, like, I guess, do you have a ghostly supernatural story that ever happened in your? It could be, since you just got in this industry. It could be something in your last job, you know, your past jobs, or even at home.
Okay.
Scary shit that ever happened to you.
Yes. This is why I hate house sitting and dog sitting. Because whenever you do it for different people, everyone has a different house. And you never know. Apartments, you never see apartments in haunted stories and shit like that. It's always the big, rich houses. So I used to always dog sits for my mom's friends and stuff like that. It's easy cash. The house sit. But then you realize you're at a random person's house by yourself. And I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that there's other shit in this world that we do not know about. And so there's this one specific time. It was the last day I was house sitting for him. I was doing the laundry and everything. And the dog's just going crazy. And I look out into the living room. Front door is wide open. And there's just like leaves and everything just coming inside of the house. And I'm like, what the absolute fuck? And it's a big rich mansion. There's a spiral staircase right next to the front door. I just texted the lady, hey, your bed sheets are in the dryer. I'm going home. And I just went home and left it. She still paid me full and everything. But like, I've never had like, real seeing shit. It's just weird stuff that happens. And I hate being at the shop at night because the shop is big. We have a big shop.
Well, you said, or somebody said that I feel like somebody's watching me whenever I'm here. At a
me.
time.
Yes, always, all the time. I think something's just following me.
Well,
maybe I'm the one bringing the ghosts.
No, I think because look,
it's that fucking doll.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. I have this one doll that I bought at a vintage, what do you call it, antique store. It's a nun. It's a little cute nun like this. Cute.
That's the first red flag.
Cute. Hey, I've just finished watching that Nun movie. I was like, hey, I bought it. Whatever. It was fairly cheap. Now I'm thinking, why was it cheap? Red flag. But I bought it, thinking nothing about it. And the thing is, because I had this one at the other shop that I worked at, and that over there too. At a certain time, you'd be hearing a door open or door closing, or it was like some footsteps. And that was just not me. Other artists told me about it. They experienced something like that. So whenever we moved here, there's no way, because we're the first ones here. This building has been, we're the first ones here, just made. And same thing. So I'm thinking that's the only one that I have that I question.
I'm happy we covered up that window, the one that goes to the break room to outside. Because I would, like, whenever we would do the paintings for the gallery night and all that, and I would, like, come in at 7 in the morning. And it would, like, I would get here before Billy and everything. I hated it. I hated every second of it. Because I would just turn on the lights back here, not the lights out there. And I would be in the break room over there. And I would just look out there, and it's just pitch black out there. And we have the tall ceilings and the faraway corners. I knew something was back there. I didn't see it, but I knew something was there.
Crazy stuff like that.
And then you told me this story. Now I don't want to be here at night.
Good.
Fuck coming in early. Fuck leaving late.
But man, so we're gonna wrap it up at this episode of
Flying Eye
Inksider
Dragons.